Jeremy Sockman here today with a look at one that used to be a big deal, but isn't anymore. That could apply to the star of it, too. It's Call Her Savage, starring Clara from 1932. But was 1932 a good vintage? Let's take a look. Wagon trains are fine places for fornicating, but not so much for avoiding notice. And the children of those adulterers often end up having affairs. But it's the children of those affairs we're interested in. NASA Springer's a wild one, and after one too many shenanigans, gets sent to Chicago for some big city shenanigans. After a fight at a party, she impulsively marries Lawrence Crosby. Uh-oh, he's a drunk and a cad, but at least he's rich. So NASA lives the high life until he gets sick and she has a baby. Now poor, she has to do whatever it takes to make ends meet and ends up, getting friendly with men, only to be too late to save her baby from an apartment fire.
My baby! NASA! My baby! NASA, wait! My baby! NASA! My baby! My baby! NASA, wait!
She tries again with some inherited wealth, but even that goes badly when her old rival Sonny, an ex-husband, shows up at a dinner party, and she explodes. With her mother on her deathbed, she rushes home where, spoiler alert, she finally learns the truth of her parentage and agrees that her childhood pal Moonglow is just the guy for her. Now, Clara was a big deal 100 years ago. She was the original It Girl after all. But oh so many years later, what does her turn in Call Her Savage have to say to us? Well, Call Her Savage wants us to know that all your bad traits in life are because of your parents and your birth race. There was literally nothing you could have done.
It makes clear many things I never understood before.
NASA was wild and carefree, quick with a punch, slap, or kick. She loved riding horses, partying, and laughing. She also loved sleeping around, drinking, wearing nice things, and dating rich men. These apparently are all traits of the indigenous peoples of America. She constantly wonders why she's the way she is, and it's only at the end that she realizes it's because of her birth father. See, being an important indigenous man, he also loved horses, punching people, partying, sleeping around, and dating rich men. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't her mother have been more likely to be the one doing that? She married a rich railroad baron, and slept around, and wore nice clothes. Hold up, the entire premise of this movie is one big plot hole. Call Her Savage wanted to put forward the idea that NASA didn't make any bad choices or act like an idiot. It was all due to her inborn racial tendencies. The movie forgot that her mother was the one she was emulating, and she was white.
Your husband leaves you much alone. You are sad. My heart is heavy.
But about that whole wagon train intro? You remember the one where the adulterer's crimes are supposed to be passed down throughout the generations? That's implying that all of your bad traits are because of your ancestors too. So pick a lane, Call Her Savage. Was NASA cursed because of her fornicating mom or adulterous grandpa? Either way, this movie just wants to pass the buck.
A man passes his nature on to his children, Silas, and your nature's bad. The good book says the sins of the father shall be visited upon the children, even unto the third and the fourth generation.
So in the end, while Call Her Savage told a soap opera-worthy tale of big spending, big partying, big drinking, and big living, it was the attempt to pin everything bad about a person on their pre-existing racial condition, or ancestors, and ignoring the reality of freedom of choice that makes me want to call it stupid. I'm Jeremy Sockman, giving Call Her Savage a hard pass.
Give me that!
Next time you'll mind.
Why am I like this? I hate to get angry, but I just can't help it. Why can't I be like other girls?
Nowhere to run, my native blood!